I was finding my identity in Christ because I believe now that I see it, I believe that the military was just part of it. That's just extra. That was just something I had to go through to where God wanted me to be in, for his kingdom, to serve, right? And I believe that, and I still see that I still consider myself as a veteran, ex-military, but now I'm more of an army of God, right? That I get to share the gospel with people that I get to talk to people at my workplace or this and that. I not necessarily share the gospel, but it is more of just to get to know them and love them for who they are, and just um, to people to understand that you are different, right? You're sanctified, it was, and I think that changed me, and I got to see my kids grow up in church, got to see them part of something in church, and that became, you know, it was hard, but then that became like my new identity, life, pretty much.
You're the second person that I've had on this podcast who talks about the army of God, which I think is really I think that that's a cool it's cool to hear multiple people say that. And I think what is amazing is you were able to ground your identity in not only a thing that is much longer lasting than the military, but
Mhm.
then you were also able to find community, which is
Yeah,
something that we in the military desperately need, especially folks who live on ships, because you're a
yeah,
very tight knit community when you're on a ship. You were able to continue to serve, which is something that I feel like we as people who are in the military are called to serve, and so now you get to do that for an even higher power, which is amazing. And then you felt called to leave for your family needs, and then you got to see your family be grow up in this amazing area. And so I think that it's cool that what you bring up, which is you were able to rebuild your identity in all of these things that are more outlasting than any job or any role or organization that you can have, which I think is really amazing.